Hey folks, how you doing? Daniel McCaffrey here from No Limits Fitness. Obviously you can see I'm still in lovely San Diego and I'm just recording our Monday motivation video to upload onto YouTube. So I wanted to do this because I've been reading this book recently called The 4 Hour Workweek. It's from a guy called Tim Ferriss, and it's incredible. It's sort of his background, his story, how he came from the standard 9-to-5 job till where he is now, where he literally travels the world. He only works 4 hours per week, hence the name. And it just gives you a bit of insight into the terms of how people go about that sort of stuff, how they delegate some work, and how they actually become more productive. And it got me thinking about fear. Okay, so in every aspect of life, we're afraid of something. We're afraid to do something for, I don't know whether it's the fear of objection, the fear of what other people may think, the fear of the unknown, really. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Like, I used to work 80 hours per week. I used to have 4 jobs. I didn't really see my wife that much. My fiance at the time, Claire, obviously. We were saving for a wedding, and there was a whole host of things that kept me motivated throughout that. Even though I didn't like my job, I didn't like what I was doing, I didn't have any time for myself, I didn't have any time for my wife, I didn't have any time for my family, and now it's a shift. It's a shift in mindset. But the biggest breakthrough I had, and this is where it comes from for most of you guys, okay, is I invested a ton of money in myself and other coaches who have been there, who have done it, who know the struggles and know what I'm going through because they've been through it. And it sort of breaks my heart in a sense that so many people around will not invest in themselves. They won't invest in their health. Gyms are too expensive, healthy eating's too expensive. They won't invest in their future. They don't want to change jobs because they feel they feel secure, even though they don't like their job. I know there's fear. I know the fear's there for everybody. I had it. I was there. I know exactly what it is. But at some point, you need to remember, are you just going to stay in the same position that you're in now for the next 30 to 40 years till you reach retirement? And then how much is enough? You know, you hear people saying this all the time: I'm saving for my retirement. Once I get this amount of money, I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire when I'm 70, 75, whatever it is. But what happens if you get to the age of retirement, 60, 65, 70, and you don't have enough to sustain the level of lifestyle that you have now? So you need to really start thinking about this now. Even if you have 30 years to retirement, you need to start believing in yourself and creating a future for yourself. You need to invest in your own health.